From the Shire of Guelph, Ontario, this is the Fellowship of Guelphissauga.
The Fellowship of Guelphissauga continues, with the mayor flexing on his sunshine listers, while the university fails to pay theirs. He made them map out possible city-owned locations in the Shire that could be redeveloped for housing. The sunshine listers returned, after cashing in their paychecks, with a list of over 40 properties that could be used. Meanwhile, in the south end of the Shire, the university's sunshine listers had problems with their paychecks while it managed its multi-year million-dollar deficits. Can Carly of Classen and the Elder Elves do anything about the Shire's housing cost crisis? And will the sunshine listers earn their paychecks? In the mayor's office downtown, he was basking in his small victories over the Shire's housing cost crisis. Now that his safe space bylaw was in effect, it was only a matter of time before the view from his office window was restored. Once the eventual criminalization of homelessness kicks in, the minimum wage earners will have to move out of St. George's Square downtown and find another place to pitch a tent. The mayor was pleased that this bylaw would safely supply tent encampments for the homeless without addressing the underlying issues creating the demand to pitch a tent in town. Down the hall from the mayor's office were the other sunshine listers. They were busy working on mapping out the mayor's plans after he flexed his strong mayor powers at them. Back in February, he ordered them to map out city-owned properties which could be redeveloped for housing. After cashing in 7 months' worth of paychecks, they returned with a list of over 40 city-owned locations in the Shire. These locations included the Sleeman Centre, River Run, and Victoria Road Rec Centre. But before they can start building, the land must be declared surplus by the Council of Elders and be out of the view of the mayor's office window. Meanwhile, in the university's ivory tower, the fat cats there were managing their multi-year million-dollar deficits. In an effort to cut costs, they implemented a new HR system to pay their sunshine listers. But the system changeover didn't go according to plan, just like their multi-year million-dollar deficits. When it was first implemented, the new HR system failed to give graduate students the 50% reduction in tuition fees they were promised. It was eventually fixed, but not before another 800 staff members experienced other problems with their paychecks. The university's worker union has filed grievances against them for the failing pay system. The union offered $500 in assistance to its members to cover their missing pay and has already given out $47,000 this month. We deeply regret any stress this has caused and are working to resolve these issues as soon as possible, the university stated, ironically. Can Carly of Classen and the Elder Elves do anything about the Shire's housing cost crisis? And did the sunshine listers earn their paychecks? Stay tuned here to see. This video is brought to you by brighttutoring.ca. Don't let school get in the way of your education. Book a tutoring session today at brighttutoring.ca.